Hello, hello. So it's been a while since I recorded a video, and that is because I am so busy all the time. I went from having nothing but time to having no time whatsoever, just because we are back to school, and I am teaching 4 grades of ELA along with the creative writing class. And don't get me wrong, I love teaching. I love everything about it, and yet right now with everything going on, it's kind of a lot of work. So I haven't really taken much time to do anything besides work. I haven't really done much writing lately. I haven't done anything with the channel, and I kept trying to think of a way to do my makeup in the morning and record, but as you know, if you've been watching my videos, I could some days legitimately take up to like 4 hours. I want to say one video took 4 or 5 hours. I kept stopping to do things, but it could take a long time, and so I was trying to figure out a way to record a video for the channel, and then I realized I should do a Get Unready with Me video, and while I am doing the Get Unready with Me video, I will do it as an ASMR, because the whole time I had my channel this summer, I thought I should really do an ASMR video. I love ASMR videos. It's a guilty pleasure of mine. So I am going to be doing an ASMR version. I'm looking down because I'm recording myself on my phone, and I want to make sure that it's picking up my voice through the mic for my phone. And then I'm, of course, recording the movie on my laptop as usual, and I'll just sync up the sound. Hopefully it'll work. If not, oh well. So then I was trying to think of a way to do a video, and I decided to do the Get Unready with Me. So essentially I have brought my dining, I am still doing all my makeup in my dining room because I really liked the lighting, and so I bought this fun little cart that holds all of my makeup, and I have, every morning I'm out here doing my makeup, and so then I decided to bring my bathroom to my dining room in a way so that I could wash my face here in front of camera, and take off my makeup and everything. So the first thing I always do, well, because I am getting ready for bed, I am going to be drinking some tea throughout. It's a soothing tea, and it is in my favorite mug. This is my Alice in Wonderland mug, and the Cheshire Cat disappears when you put hot liquid in it. And so I really love this, and the tea I am drinking is Peach Tranquility by Tivana. Tivana. I'm sure I'm saying that wrong, but it's okay. I don't work for them or anything. And then I have some really soft lighting here around me, and I have a candle going, and I have my burner already set to some lavender, and so I'm going to just take off my makeup like usual and just update you a little bit about what's been happening in my life for the past few months. So let's get unready. The first thing I always have to do, because I have the hairstyle that I do, I have to pin back my hair so I can make sure to get to all of it. Now, yes, I do own a giant bow. My best friend Ashley knows the brand of this. I don't. Just because I bought it last year to wear with a costume. I dressed up as Umbridge for a movie day we did for Spirit Week. So I bought this bow at that time, and it's actually great for pulling my hair back. Now when I did the channel, I bought some like pearl, really cute looking clips. I have lost both of those. So when I was going to do the video, I thought, oh no, I'm going to have to use the bow, and I was like, who cares? So I hope you enjoy it. I really like this bow. It's so much fun. It's a fun, cool color. So then the first thing I do, always, I'm going to take off my lashes. So then for the lashes, I am still using my Ardell Black 113 lashes as I did this summer. And so I'm going to go ahead and remove those now. This look was with a new palette that I have purchased since the last video I did. I purchased the NARS palette, and then I purchased their eye palette and their blush and highlighter palette, and so that is now in my collection. So there's one lash, and boy, doesn't that look like a complete difference there. Now this is actually my second day wearing these lashes, so I am tossing them away. Typically what I'll do is I'll wear a lash, and then when I take it off that evening, I will clean it and I will make sure that it is all set to go, and then the next morning I will reapply it. So that lash, this is my second day wearing this set, so it's going in the garbage. If I try to go for a third day with these lashes, because they are pretty cheap, then usually they get way too stripped to be cute. So we have been back to school doing in-person support for online learning. And so that means that there are students who come into the classroom for their lessons. We do still have students online. But I am glad to have more and more of my students returning to me in the classroom. We are taking a lot of precautions to keep everyone safe. We are wearing masks all day, every day. There are a couple students that give us a little bit of an attitude about it, but you know, teenagers, they know best. But for the most part, everyone is following that. We clean off the desks every class hour. I am using Rose micellar water. I've heard different pronunciations for this, so I'm just going to go with the one that makes sense to me. So this is a Rose. I've heard micellar water, and I love this stuff. It smells so good, and it does a great job of removing my eye makeup. And what I love about the micellar water, not just the Rose one, but any, is that you literally just need to like hold the pad there for a little bit, and then when I peel it away, most of the makeup will be gone. So we have been taking precautions. Everybody wears masks. We wipe down, we sanitize and wipe down the desks in between every class. When possible, if the numbers allow it for a class, I always sit them several feet apart from each other. And so just many precautions that we take throughout the day to ensure safety. And thank goodness we haven't had any issues yet. And so I am enjoying being back to school with my students. It was kind of lonely without them, not gonna lie. Teaching online, it works for some people and it doesn't work for others, and for me, I am more of an in-person. What I like about these cotton pads here, I will show you a clean one because this one is all gross with makeup now. I have a little garbage can right here next to me that I'm throwing all this garbage into. So these are a little bit of a high-end Swissville brand because I'm just that fancy. And so these pads, I really like them because you have the soft side, right? And then you have the bumpy side. And this is great for doing like the face, the cheeks and the neck. And this is great for doing your eye area. So then I'm enjoying having my students back. Several of them have found my YouTube channel and they're like, Miss Bostic, you're funny. And I am, but I'm kind of offended that they're only now saying this, that they found my channel, because I feel like I was really funny before. And so now I'm wondering if they actually pay attention to me. Work takes up most of my time. I wake up around 4:15, 4:30 each morning, just because I like to get an early start to the day. I'm one of those annoying people. And so I wake up around 4:15, 4:30. I eat my first breakfast. And then I take my pill with that first breakfast. I shower, I get around, I do my makeup. And then usually on my way to school, I will stop and get some McDonald's, just because I am addicted to Diet Coke still. And so that is not something that I have been able to kick. Okay, so we have taken off the eye makeup, okay? So I'm going to get another rag soaked and use it on the rest of my face around the eye area. And then I get to this school, I set up for the day with whatever I have going on, if I have to do some printing. Now, in my last video that I posted, I was talking about how I was joining a new staff. And so the thing is, this is a new school, brand new. Well, it's not a new school, it's a new high school. And it's on a charter that already existed. And I have to say, I am really loving it so far. Just like the other teachers on staff, the camaraderie that we have, we all get along amazingly. We all work together very well. I'm not going to say that it's perfect. Sometimes there's some friction. That's the case with any group of people that you get working together. I think we do a good job of handling all of that pretty professionally. And we all get along very well. And we're all just willing to help out in any way that we can. I am using eye makeup remover to make sure that I'm getting all of the glue off my lashes. Because if I don't, then when I wake up in the morning, it's literally a pain in my Batowski. One thing that is definitely different than the last video is my vocabulary. When I am teaching, I code switch much more easily to non-expletives. I just love that warm tea, and it's just very soothing because it's called Peach Tranquility. Like, this is the other side of that mug, and it's a quotation from the book Alice in Wonderland, and you have another cat that is, you can see at the top where I've drunk some tea that he's filling back in with his colors. And this is from the original book's illustrations. So that's why he looks so creepy. It's work. Not really doing anything else with my life right now. So then one thing that I feel I need to talk about here on my channel, on the off chance that certain groups of people will come across it. A couple years ago, when I first started teaching at a school here in Arizona, and I met some of the students that I still have now at this school. I've had some students ask me to give them a shout out in my videos. I don't know if I'm allowed to do that without causing problems, but if you're one of those students, this is your shout out. Take it or leave it. A couple years ago, I became very good friends with this gentleman on staff, and many of my students thought that we were dating. But we were not, and at the time I couldn't tell them why, just because, I had been advised not to share certain details about my personal life, as had he, but we were not dating because he is gay, and he actually has been with his partner for over 15 years now, and they're coming up on their first marriage anniversary. This at the end of this month. Just about, keeping your personal life, we didn't share that information. And so then, and the students found out after he had already left to another school. But the other part of that was that I am also, not gay, but I am a lesbian. It's not something that I regularly talk about in my classroom. It's not something that I really feel comfortable discussing in my classroom. And so earlier this summer, if you follow me on Instagram or Facebook, you may have seen my series of posts about my coming out journey, and just how I came out. And it was very it was very honest and open and raw for me to share all that with my friends and family on Instagram and on Facebook, and just the outpouring of love I received was just overwhelming and beautiful. But I still do not talk about that in my classroom. That is not something that I share with my students. It is not something that I plan on really talking about in class. By the way, now the fun thing about this micellar water is that this is actually this is a wash. So if I wanted to, I could just use this, and then that's it. That cleans the face. However, I like to use the Clinique Take the Day Off face cleaner. What you do with this is you rub it all over your face dry. You don't wet your face, you don't wet your hand, you spread this balm on dry, and then you rinse it off with water, which I will be attempting to do in a moment without actually going to a sink. I am a lesbian. Now, as of right now, I'm not dating anyone or anything because I suck at dating. I don't know why, I just do. Usually I would be wiping it down with my wet hands and putting water on. I'm going to be using this cloth instead. So for any students who are wondering if I'm dating or anything, I'm not. And I'm definitely not waiting, as one student said, for the man of my dreams to sweep me off my feet. No. And so, yeah, that's kind of what's been going on with my life. Just work and more work, and then I come home and I eat dinner. Oh, one thing I do want to talk about while I'm on this video, I have started cooking at home again almost every day, and I am really enjoying it. I'm really enjoying just like the calm of putting together a recipe and creating things from scratch. I have made ice cream from scratch a couple times. I'm just really enjoying cooking from home. Okay. That's it for the balm. So what I'm going to do next is my under eye cream. And I recently invested in a very nice under eye cream, just because I am starting to see some of those fine lines right here. That's what happens when you're getting, near your third decade. And so this is all about eyes from Clinique, and it reduces circles, puffs. I'm trying to eat healthier and be more conscientious of what I am putting into my body. That's one of the things I'm really enjoying with. I did use a lot of product, by the way, so for anyone looking that's like, that's a lot, it is. You are correct. And so I'm enjoying cooking for myself, and all of the ingredients, pretty much all of them, I know exactly what is going into my body. No, life is not about weight loss, and losing weight does not automatically equate being healthier. But I know for a fact I am being healthier because I've cut out. Last year I would I would go through McDonald's every morning for breakfast, which I've told you that I still do that now. Not every day, just like on days when my stomach is growling, I'll grab a little burrito. But last year I'd go through McDonald's every morning. I would eat a frozen dinner for every lunch. I would come home and eat another frozen dinner, or I would pull through like a Taco Bell or McDonald's on my way home. And so I was just putting a lot of stuff in my body that just wasn't incredibly healthy for me. And so this year I know that I'm making much healthier choices about what I'm eating. I typically will drink about 5 or 6 of these a day, which are 24 ounces. I'm putting on my night mask, And I know you're supposed to go upward, but to me that feels annoying against my skin, so I go across and then a little bit down. And so this mask is called I'm Lavender by Tony Moly, and it is a lullaby sleeping mask. And you just put this on each evening, and it keeps your skin hydrated. Of course, I'm still getting my Botox injections every 3 months from the Mayo Clinic. And I think that's it for the update teaching. So yeah, that's it that I have to share with you all. Oh, Pinto's doing good. My cute little doggo, he's old. I'll put a picture of him, I'll put a picture of him up here in this corner. He's getting older and fatter, and yeah, but he's a little cutie patootie, and I get to go hang out with him when I go see my parents. And he just always gets so excited because I'll sit on the floor and pet him and play with him a little bit. So for anyone who watches this video to hear me ramble and see my nightly face routine, thank you for joining and watching. And I hope that you all have a lovely evening or morning or whenever you're watching this. And I hope that you found my low, soothing tones very relaxing. And I hope that you go spend some time pampering yourself and your skin, because you are absolutely worth it. You are worth every bit of love and care that you invest into yourself today.